3, 4, 5. Welcome back once again, like the Renegade Master. We know that the video is buffering.
Yeah, and we don't know. It's like basically he goes, "Oh, you must be on the video phone from Kabul in the 1990s."
Computer's been on for an hour.
Yes. Oh, apparently now would be a good time to insert ads. No. I don't think so. You don't know us very well. Welcome.
Don't know me. You're not my dad.
Yeah, you're not my dad. Although my dad is watching. Hello, everybody. Great to see you. I hope you are well. We've got the Iron Horse here as a guest.
The Horse of Iron.
DJ K666, James Petts. Good to see you in at the start for a change. Patrick Ling, Martin Balkinson, Russell Benton, Joey BVR, Peter Jackson, Jiggly Heath, Will Tucker, Flammer Chairman, 1SHGP Media. Oh, it just jumped. Jordan Hunter, member for 11 months. At evening. Jenny, Zoe, and Craig. Warbler Productions, Vobert Becking, Wendigo Express says, hello Jenny, Sooty and Sweep are watching.
Hey.
Little Britain, Malco Blues, Andy Fryer's Junction.
Oh.
Yeah, get those legacy lighting stocked. You know you want to. Yeah, Caroline Rogers, Nick at Bletchton High Level, Anthony. We've got some really great turnout here. So it's great to see you. I hope I find you well. There's a lot going on in the world of model railways. In fact, was it today?
Much happening.
Today, Cavalex have announced, would you believe it, a Class 47.
That's a brave choice.
That is a very... That is parking your model trains on other people's lawns.
I believe the internet will call it stunning and brave. Would be the thing.
Yeah, after the fact... I don't know. The reason we're joking about is because there are some quite good Class 47s on the market, and it's like, how much better can a new model be than what we've already had?
Well, I know Cavalex makes some great models. They really do.
The 56,
the 56
incredible.
And the 60, both are opening models.
Yeah,
and they will certainly put their own spin on their version of the duff, if you will, be up the duff, as it were.
Yeah, these video titles just write themselves.
They really do.
Don't they?
But I think it's going to be a case of, and alongside your existing collection, as opposed to sell your existing collection and replace.
Which, funnily enough, the Bachmann 08 shunters have started hitting the shops. The first 3 versions, and we've been looking critically at the provincial liveried version that is actually going round. So let me just I'm going to change the angle of the dangle.
Don't do this to me. You have to press the buttons.
Oh, wait a minute, you need to adjust that. There's been some kind of issue happening.
Here we are. The new Bachmann Class 08 is
just about to right, okay, we're good. It's just about to trundle around on the top level.
It's going to get bold.
And we've been is it oh, there it is. It's going around like loco at the moment. But I have to say, we've been looking at it with a very critical eye.
We have, yes.
And discussing points we'll probably make in our respective reviews. Because you've got one on order, but it's not arrived yet.
I've got the all singing, all dancing version. Yours is the quote-unquote poverty spec, isn't it?
Yeah, poverty spec, yeah. So it's not got sound, and it's not got the flicky couplings. But If you're expecting there to be a glut of second-hand Bachmann models suddenly pound onto the second-hand market, I don't think there's going to be, because what it's actually shown me is just how ahead of its time the Bachmann tooling was back in 2000 when that first came out. Because actually, I mean, this is clearly better, but the old one still holds its own.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a case of, if you have an existing Bachmann Class 08 in your fleet at the moment, and you get one like I have, like Jen has, you will look at the old one and go, wow, Bachmann really were properly years ahead of their time with the Class 08.
Yeah, because that's like 25 years. I mean, 25 years for any tooling. I mean, 25 years before 2000, that would be like them replacing a model from 1975 in 2000, and actually it kind of, actually they still hold their own. No, there is no model from 1975 that would have held even a candle, even a very weak joystick.
We're talking Lima, 3.5 foot gap between the windows and the glazing.
Well, I don't think
that sounds quite excessive. Are you sure you're not exaggerating?
I think the Lima.
This is not hyperbole.
Yeah, the Lima Gronk
2.5 foot gap.
Can I get a word in edgewise?
No, because you haven't run the VT.
Yeah, I've come with my own portable soapbox.
Run the VD.
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey.
Welcome
back.
Again.
Great to see you. I hope you're well. Right, we've got some bargains.
Bargains.
Bargains!
With a capital B.
In
Bargains.
In TT120 from TMC, we're going to bring up some information on
throw
that
it
in a
up.
moment. So, anyway, now we were talking about the Bachmann 08, and I think actually what it shows is just how amazing the original Bachmann 08 was. I don't think there's going to be a glut going second-hand. People will buy the new tooled one in addition to, rather than replacing their fleet. That's our prognosis.
We're going to take a look at this TT120, but stick around, boys and girls, because we're actually going to be comparing it to the latest tool, Home Picasso 8 as well.
But that's going to be in our actual videos.
So, yes, but we're going to have a brief overview as well.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that.
So do stay tuned for that. But anyway...
thank you so much. Warbler Productions very kindly donated $4.99 on the Super Duper Chat. Oh, thank you. It says Gandalf. It says Sister Nance. I think you've been messed about by autocorrect. But Sustenance Fund, I think, is what I meant to say. Will you be going to the Greatest Gathering event this weekend? Sadly, not. But I know a lot of you guys are going to be going, so it's going to be really, really busy. And there's a lot to see, a lot to do. I think John JMC, the Guru of Sound, is going to be there.
Is that right, what I'm seeing on screen?
Yes, so shall we bring that up for the benefit of the crowd? So, anyway, this is one of the deals from TMC that we've been made aware of. Actually, I saw this posted out on the Book of Face. And this is when all the different menus have finished being shown, as the Cupboard Monkey does things. This is... the Hornby TT gauge A4 Silver King with not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 coaches. So this is actually basically instant train.
Yeah,
and
that's why I was asking, is this what I'm...
Yeah, this is 200 quid, and this is brand new. This isn't a second-hand item.
Is that DCC, or is it just
well, it'd be DCC ready. It actually takes Next 18 decoder in the tender, and it will take the Next 18 HM7000 decoder, which, may I add, that at the moment TMC have stocks at 51% off, so it's about just under £35 to put sound into that. So for not very much. Yeah, cheaper than N-Scale, Raymond Legg says. Yes, absolutely. Zamtech says 200 quid for the loco and 5 coaches. Holy poo-poo. Jennifer Horton says commercial photography and filming banned at the Greatest Gathering. I will be there Saturday. Oh,
ignore me.
so that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Well,
I'm not sure how they're going to police that.
I don't think they're going to be able to.
Everyone's got a camera in their pockets.
Oh, Joanna Harris says, please wish my daughters Amy and Olivia happy birthday. They love you all. Oh, we love you too.
We all know what must happen now.
So, Amy and Olivia, this one's for you.
Vodka.
Happy birthday to you. Squash tomatoes and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you.
Good evening, friends.
So there we go. That's a great deal. There was some other deals as well that we'll have a look at in a moment. But I'm going to bring up the Gronk cam. There's a whole host of Gronks up here. Actually, I've got all these out actually in preparedness for filming probably tomorrow. The all-new Bachmann Class 08 video. I'm going to try and turn that around fairly quickly. And what we're going to be doing, actually, and I think you've got the same idea when you review yours, is actually comparing it to the older Bachmann tooling, but also the Hornby tooling. And we were doing just that. And I have paid full price for this one. It's not a review sample, so I normally wouldn't show another manufacturer's locomotive in a review video. But as I've paid full price for it, it's my party. I'll do what I want.
Andy Sawyer.
Yeah, stop it.
Stop sending messages to my watch.
Yeah, stop it. The Gronk uprising has begun, says RG Models 86. I think there's going to be a lot of happy people because Gronks have been hard to come by of late.
Yeah, they have.
And I think a lot of people have been hanging on to their second-hand ones. And I think that might continue. So anybody who thinks that there's going to be a glut of second-hand Bachmann locos at a steal of a price ain't going to happen. That's my prediction. But also, this really tickled me. The people who, on certain online fora, were going, oh, they're too expensive. They'll have a fire sale. I'll wait for the fire sale. Well, they're sold out. They're sold out at Bachmann. So, haha, more fool you.
Don't laugh at people doing that. It's like,
okay, well, no, I'm laughing at the people who were like, oh, they're too expensive. I'm just going to wait for the fire sale. And at the time they were actually posting that, I remember being told by somebody who'd spoken to the Bachmann rep that they were pretty much all sold out. So, Griffey says, Every have lost my new Gronk. I'm very peeved off. Oh, no.
That's not nice. That's not nice news.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Get a claim in.
Who lost it?
Every.
Oh, well.
Also known as, we've thrown it in a hedge and run away.
Yeah. And West Country Class Heartland says, I've got my EWS Gronk. Ooh. Ben Tullett says, before anyone visits the greatest gathering, may I suggest getting a Rail 200 logo badge available from the Severn Valley Railway store? And also, may we suggest purchasing for yourself one of the new Monday Club badges. We've got the latest colours were released. These are the ochre coloured badges. And for those of you who don't speak posh...
You mean yellow?
It's yellow. It's yellow with a little bit of brown. It's like somebody got a small baby and fed it too much milk and it went... Bleh! And that's the... It's a nice colour. It's the same as what Stepney and the terrier kind of colour. Dave Rowley says, can't wait for the green Gronk to arrive. And Michael Sarsfield says, the Gronk lineup reminds me of seeing a photo of a load of Gronks waiting for scrap. Oh, it's a bit sad, really.
It is kind of, yeah.
I like 08s. If left to my own devices, I would have one of my own full size with, 4 or 5 miles of my own railway to play with.
Probably
A coma badge says SSG.
What I think is most interesting about the new Bachmann 08, certainly at the base level one, is when you compare it to the most recent Hornby tooling, you'd be surprised.
The Hornby tooling is
really
actually very good as well.
Yeah, you would be surprised at what... first of all, let's just get it straight. The new Bachmann tooling is the best on the market. Full stop. It's fantastic. With a few minor asterisks.
Yeah, there's a little asterisk, and down in small writing.
There's a few.
I'm sorry, guys, but I now need a 00 asterisk to go.
Oh, the asterisk, the goal. Yes.
Yeah, I need an asterisk and an obelisk.
3D print them.
Patrick Ling says,
so cool.
I've ordered the
so cool.
09 variant, and DL Warren was asking any advice on storing locomotives, including Gronks, in a garage. My railway shed is not big enough for my collection.
I would recommend those storage tubes.
Yeah, what World Scenics do make storage things, but what I would say is make sure there's no damp. And damp is going to be the great killer of your models, because it will set in corrosion in places that you didn't think could corrode. And usually that's things like the solder goes really weird, white and crusty, and you get weird faults. But also it'll ruin the boxes. Sealed plastic crates. You can buy these plastic crates that have lids in places like the Range, B&Q. A lot of supermarkets sell them as well. And that can be a good way to protect things.
If you can get an airtight or as near as down a airtight seal.
But also bear in mind that temperature fluctuations can also bring with it condensation.
Little desiccant bags wouldn't hurt either, would they? Little desiccant
yeah,
bags
but
there,
they don't last forever.
No,
So
but you just top them up.
Yeah. White and crusty, says SHGP Media. Says, have I been exposed to damp? you could be.
Oh, Stephen, how are you?
Yes, you could be due compensation.
Do you need me for putting anything on the screen for a while, Jen?
What about the rest of the things that TMC sent?
You sent me one link.
Okay, so we've done the TMC shouter. But yeah, if you're into TT120, Silver King is definitely one that must... What?
Is there anything else?
Honling.
I don't know. My phone is... Here, let me reach across to the phone that was next to you and check for you.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. This is why I'm asking, do you need me for anything else?
Hey. Right.
You'd expect that we were, professional, but we're not.
Ooh. Right. There's... I have news, but this is for you, not to be shared with the group. But there we go. Warbler Productions says they'd prefer Silver Link personally. Ooh. You could always get it. Actually, can I just say that TMC do renaming and renumbering service. So it's not impossible to say, well, I'll have that, but could you make it into a Silver Link for me? So that's one way you could do it. Griffey asks a question, does the A4 coaches come in separate boxes or a bookend box? Does anyone know? It had a code that ended in M, which normally suggests in like a big presentation box, but I don't know. Drop TMC a line, they'll be sure to help you out.
Doesn't look like it's another link.
Yeah, that's fine. All my money's going towards my holiday at the moment, says DJ K666. But your holiday should be in your railway room with a new Gronk.
I agree.
Yes, that's the perfect
Absolutely.
holiday.
Looking forward to Cavalex's Class 47, says Stevie Film, which brings us back to our topic.
Oh,
the
yeah.
elephant in the room.
Our topic tonight is, with all of these new
Is there too
models
much good
coming out,
stuff?
Yeah. Can you have too much of a good thing?
Well, I think a lot of people say, oh, no, more the better. But actually, it's affording it. And what we've seen, and, even with a reasonable job, it's easy to get very stretched when you've got the shiny coming out en masse. So we've seen, for example, Accurascale release the buck jumpers.
Very nice.
Lots of pretty different liveries. They're a bit like Pokemon. You've got to get them all.
Yeah.
But then, hot on the heels of that, we've had the Rapido. Actually, the Rapido E1, I think, was the first of the bunch. A lot of very pretty liveries. They did their special in the LBSC Goods Black, but there was also LBSC Goods Green, and of course the ochre one, just like the Monday Club badge, link down below. But then we've also had the announcement of the Cavalex 47. We've got the Hunslet Bobo coming from KR Models on or around the 4th of August.
Which I'd like to point out is like the only sort of industrial diesel shunter out there doing it.
The only big one. There's a lot of smaller ones like Sentinels. The Janus hasn't been available for a while. Oxford Rail did a really nice Janus. And it's a shame, really, that there's no sign of a repeat run, because there's a lot of liveries they could do. Particularly Steelworks ones for Scunthorpe.
Hello, New Junction.
Oh, hello, New Junction. New Junction. New Junction. Hashtag not a cult. Otherwise, his wife would have words to say about that.
I've been fiddling with your bogies. Yes, I have. I'll leave that up to you to interpret.
But then there's also, I think there's the Acura Scale Class 60 is coming out. We've got the Bachmann Class 08s. And I don't know how quickly they are going to come out, but we've had the first initial run. And I must admit, it's probably because of the way they're made, they have to stagger the release, because it's one factory. So they'll make several different liveries, and then they'll get shipped out as they start work on the next few liveries. So I don't know what the staggering is.
I'm got to be honest with you, just circling back to the Acura Scale 60 coming to the market, I'm really excited to get, hopefully I can get my hands on one, because I really want to just see how it stacks up to the Cavalex one.
Oh, the 60? The 60. Have you got a Cavalex 60?
I have one at the office. A colleague of mine has one at the office, and I've had one. They are very, very good.
I'm sure that New Junction wouldn't mind me mentioning that Acura Scale have said that there is a review sample that will be coming here, which I can certainly move on towards you once I've filmed. If
60.
60. So, brother saying,
does that mean you're publicly offering me a tug? That's nice. Thank you for that, Jen.
Yeah, but I want it back. But yeah, and then Not So Salty Sea Dog reminds us all our money is being saved for Ivor and his coach pack.
Oh, yes.
And it knows, and you do need to upgrade to DCC.
Yes.
I don't. Has the order book closed?
I think it's either closing tomorrow or it's already closed at this point. If anyone from Rapido is watching, Andy, anyone in the chat, please correct me. If wrong.
Don't do what I did and accidentally order twice and then have to phone Rapido up and tell them that you're a dumbass.
Can I just say that if it closed today or yesterday, then you can still chance your arm, because I don't know how quickly afterwards they say to the factory, and the factory hasn't gone, no, you said 8,000, we're not having 8,001. Peter Jackson Cheadle here says 28th of July order book closing,
which is today.
Is that today?
Today.
So this is your basically at midnight tonight. I'm guessing it is. That's when the order book closes. You need to get yourself one in your life. They are amazing.
I've ordered one for Jen.
Yeah.
The proper sound fitted and the extra pack with the other stuff.
Yeah, can I just say...
I don't think it's coming back.
That'll be a well done.
When we were down at Rapido and we were having a chat with them, have a look at the video. We put it out on Friday. We do talk a little bit about this. We do also show the models. And they did have fully working sound models, but we didn't record the sound because they wanted that as an exclusive. I think they thought we'd have the video out the following day.
They don't know you very well, do they?
Not 4 weeks later as it happened. But anyway, model shops will usually order a few extra, so I know that that's normally the case. You'll still be able to get them from a number of retailers, but you can't guarantee on that.
Absolutely can't.
And you don't have to pay until they're actually being shipped. So, it's like, well, I suppose you could always do a thing where, every week you put a few quid aside in another account.
It's going to be rather expensive, because I'm pretty sure they're coming later this year.
Well,
about the same time that the Scale Extra Volvos arrive.
Can I just say
and the Christmas
how I
box
save?
Right,
I will share with the group how I save up for stuff. Now, what happens is I get paid every Friday. I'm paid weekly, and on Friday, 50 of your English pounds goes straight into a savings account every week. And then that builds up, and I can afford to buy nice train.
This is not financial advice.
This is no. For legal and tax purposes, this is not financial advice. Your mileage may vary, and you probably need to speak to somebody else. I'm sure that Rapido has somebody you could talk to about advice for buying either the engine. Buy it now. Come on, monkey, dance.
What I will say is that if you do miss out on your chance to buy an Ivor brand new,
they're going to go for silly money online.
Yes, you've seen what people do with the Kia 7s and Cavalex 6s when they sell at retailers. They go to eBay, whatever. They go for sometimes double their original RRP, and people pay it.
Yeah,
you can only imagine what's going to happen with something as unique as Ivor. Never been done before, and it will probably never be done again.
Yeah. Paul N says the money is just resting in your account. Further, it was just resting in the account.
Oh yeah,
the boys from Acura Scale go, no, we do the accent, not you. But they do that in a kind of Father Teddy sort of accent. Tilly dee.
They're not going to send you any more review samples.
Right now, Fran is there on the phone going, "How you thought you were getting a 60, did you?"
You're getting a slap instead.
But yeah, I have to say that Over the Engine is going to be one of those things that is going to go for silly money online, and I think you just won't regret it. No. Check out TMC have got listings as well, and of course if you can order through a retailer as well as ordering direct with Rapido.
I did both, and then I had to phone you up.
Yeah, support your local retailer. We do say that, and if you don't want to support your local retailer, then you could try TMC if you like. But yeah,
could I just say a big thank you to TMC, the Model Centre, for sponsoring the show and making all of this possible.
Yes. Please don't pull the plug. We rather enjoy this. So there you are. Richard Swiderski says, order it from Rails of Sheffield. You do not need to pay until it arrives and ready to post. It's the same with all model shops. You only pay when they start arriving. And I'll be honest with you. Some shops may ask for a small deposit just to pay because they don't want people going, "Ha psych,
I can understand that,
Yeah, absolutely understand that.
In this instance, Over the Engine, I think that they're not going to have... If you go, psych, they'll go, "Ha, I've got 10 people who want it, so get lost." Yes, Plymouth North Road Station, absolutely. Use them or lose them, the local retailers. It's not for everybody. Bob Ballard says, "I can't say I'll lose any sleep over not having an Ivor set."
If it's not for you, it's not for you. And to be honest with you, I think that is one of the answers to the question that we've got for today's show. How much is too much? Well, it's not going to appeal to everyone, so perhaps it's okay.
Enwin's Models Lifestyle Unleashed says, "Enwin's will have Ivors and Fireless locos coming. Put your names on them. No pre-order charge."
I must admit, in other locos from Rapido's upcoming stable is the Manning Wardle L-Class, the cabless one. For some reason, that
looks so good, doesn't it?
DJK666 says, "At Model World Live, I supported Sawyer Models, someone else's local model shop, and of course, they are in the Monday Club badge scheme. So if you're shopping in person at shows or in their shop, it gets you a discount."
So we've got an interesting question here from Anthnil.
Yeah.
What's our thoughts on Rails B point system?
What is it?
Don't know.
It's a point system from what I can gather.
Is this like basically every time you buy something you get points? So it's a bit like Tiger tokens. Do anybody remember Tiger tokens?
I think there is something to that.
I remember that as a
the thing is, at the end of the day, they didn't have to give you anything extra.
No.
So just take it and run. It's a little something extra. If you don't use them, you're not really out of pocket. But if you do use them, then it's just a little bit of a something. Thank you to for shopping there.
Yes, like Stevie Film said, it's a bit like a Curascale's point system, I suppose.
Yes.
Although I will admit, the Curascale one is very generous. When you look at how much you get for what you spend, it's pretty good.
All right. So create an account, earn. See, it's not just buying things. You get rewards for different things. So 500 points gives you a £5 gift voucher. 1,000 gives you So every 500 points gets you a £5 gift voucher.
Yeah, this has been inspired by the Curascale setup because this is pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
Which is fine, they don't own that system, and it's nice to see a retailer
there's
doing
extra
something
things
like this,
as well.
That's
So you
cool.
get like birthday points and early access to new exclusives.
The Curascale.
It's getting the queue behind me because I'm always there. Really,
there's a lot of information there.
There is actually, So
to be honest with you, go and have a look at Rails' website.
Yeah.
It seems comprehensive.
Like Jen said, they didn't have to do this.
Right, I'm going to press a button.
I'm ready for you.
Pressing a button. Little Britain says, "My mum used to collect green shield stamps." Yes.
Oh my goodness!
My grandmother.
For Christmas.
I remember my nana, my grandmother, used to collect those. She had to buy a book and used to hand them to the kids and be like.
I'm going to show my age now. What is a green shield stamp?
How old are you?
39.
You just missed out on them then.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Junction. The cool kids already have points. Yes, they do.
Yes, we do. TARDIS below the TMC logo.
It is.
Blooming neck. Yeah, God, is this? I do half expect Warbler Productions with his 80 inches of plasma running some kind of pinpointing
Magnify
AI
section B9 Alpha 4. There it is. Under Gandalf's left nipple.
We found him. There he is.
Yeah. Oh, talking of Gandalf's left nipple, I bet you there's some latecomers thinking this.
Tim's model railway and different.
It's never late to the wagon.
Don't interrupt the Gandalf.
Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Warbler Productions says I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, I'm sorry. Was Windows updating on your special program?
Yeah.
It's like,
dear,
ooh.
Jan.
What do you want?
Just checking you're still there.
Yeah, it's still here. Now shut up. So, anyway, let's change the angle of the dangle again to keep the cover monkey on her toes. Woohoo! Here we used to have Canadian tyre money, says Little Britain. Don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's the same as Green Shield stamps. Shell pink paraffin stamps too. Flymo Chairman one. How long ago would that have been? I remember Tiger tokens. I remember Green Shield stamps.
I remember SO points, which will get you stuff like a set of glasses for whiskies and things like that.
Oh, the cut, like if you were lucky, if you had a parent who had a company car and a fuel card and did a lot of mileage, you might get a set of cut crystal glasses. And then they'd always have like that booklet, and it'd have all the things you could get. And you got to the end, it was like colour TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
And you'd look at it, and it was like, for 20 billion points, you could have this little tiny colour TV.
If you were running your truck on that stuff.
As it turned out, yes, it was truck drivers were the only people who could get them. Gareth I. Evans says embassy cigarette coupons. 100,000 points got you an iron lung.
Which you would need after smoking that many.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Farmer Chairman says, boom, 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 SO Blue. Yeah, put a tiger in your tank. CP Model Railway says, didn't Elf Fuel get you collectible schnurfs? I don't know. Yeah, I said tiger in your tank. Yeah. I got there first.
Put a tiger in your tank.
Yeah.
Get a call from the RSPCA.
Yeah. Right, Madden. We have walked into memory lane.
What have you done here?
We have opened nostalgia door. Will Tucker says in Thailand they still issue stamps. Yeah, there's like I think Shell still do, but it's all online. It's all like, hey, do you want an app on your phone? No, I don't want an app on my phone.
No,
it's crowded
I don't want
as
to
it
install
is.
a tracking device.
No, there's a certain supermarket. I won't mention which one it is for legal reasons, but they have an app you can have on your phone, and it does the same thing. It gives you little reward points every time you do your weekly shop, and then you can redeem them for things. The problem is, I've had the app on my phone for like 2 or 3 months, and not once has anything come up that I want to actually buy with it. The things that I buy never come up on it, so the points don't roll over.
Yeah,
if you
be careful
them,
up there,
you lose
Zoe.
them,
I don't want to see things
There's no
dropping.
point in using that particular supermarket's app.
What are you looking for, Zoe?
The complete Thomas the Tank Engine book that I got that you said you couldn't have. I'm going to have a look around for
it's
it.
downstairs. I think it's in a cupboard downstairs. Right, anywho,
Yeah.
Little Britain, you're absolutely right. We wandered down memory lane and got mugged by stamp thieves. Right. Anyway, moving on. So what else has been announced this week? You had a list.
Let me consult the organisational list.
Oh my word, thank you so much. Michael Sarsfield very kindly donated £2 on the Super Duper Chat to keep the great shows going. Oh,
what about this one?
We'll pass it on to Laurie, but thank you so much for your concern.
Speaking of Laurie, you got his...
Yeah, we've got Laurie's new wagon. We've got his van. Yeah, so it arrived.
Interesting that no one seems to have mentioned that his is a Dapol van, but when you released your Dapol van, you got a lot of flack for it. Interesting.
Yeah.
No. I didn't. I wouldn't say I got a lot of flack. Just people went, yeah, not buying it.
A few people were quite.
But he's got like more than 4 times the subscriber base than me. So even if he ordered the same number of lorry wagons, then
I can't remember if I ordered them. I don't think I have.
What, from Laurie?
Yeah, I can't remember if I ordered one or not.
RG Models 86 has got one of Laurie's wagons too. Robert Nisbet. The guy who had to take a company to court to get a real Harrier jump jet. I think it was Pepsi. I remember that.
Didn't the
early
Simpsons
90s.
do that? The Simpsons did an episode where Bart brings up a radio company, said, "Do you want $10,000 or an elephant?" And he picks the elephant.
Yeah, and they went, but kid, you're supposed to pick the $10,000.
Yeah.
Now I want the elephant.
I want the elephant.
But presumably, they must have come to some kind of out-of-court settlement, because I don't think that Avro or Lockheed Martin, whoever was making Harrier jump jets at the time, would sell them to just anybody.
Jockey Republic, Alan, who's got a farm. Can I buy a Harrier, please?
Yeah, hello,
I want to go to Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I want to go to war with Vietnam. So, Hawker, SHGP Media. Yeah, I was just pulling aircraft manufacturer names out of a hat. Luckily, I didn't say Fokker.
Oh,
yes. Yes, the Fokkers were coming at us. Yes. Now, kids, Fokker was a type of German aircraft.
That would make you a silly Fokker for mentioning that, wouldn't it?
Yes. Hey, will you stop interrupting the joke?
No.
So, yes, but on this occasion, the Fokkers were in Messerschmitts. Right, anyway. Oh, it doesn't work when you...
It wasn't worth the payoff.
It really
wasn't. Anyway, look, modern railways are good, aren't they? Should we talk about modern railways and not stamps and Harrier jump jets?
Yeah. Oh, we've scared Peachy TT 120 off with our naughty words. Wow, but they weren't naughty words because it was spelled F-O-K-K-E-R. Yeah. So Peachy TT 120, you can report back to the boss that I did plug the TT 120. That's actually a great deal for all those coaches and a loco for under £200. Oh, you did it! Where was that hiding?
What? Go to the book. Cavalett's Class 47, yeah.
I need to read that. I've got some bedtime reading to do.
Yeah, I'm surprised you threw it away and didn't read it.
Oh, right. Knockers Lane says, I have a reward scheme. Buy £1,000 worth of my motorised 3D dystopian rail models and you get a free pin badge.
Nice.
So there's the lorry wagon, just to let everybody know. There you go. Tell Laurie you saw me flashing this off. See, that's the thing I like about me, is that I am not afraid to name check other channels. So big up to Laurie, who's put his money where his mouth is and has commissioned a run of these. And it's not cheap. It really isn't cheap. That's a lot of money to put into that.
I have to say that
this is heavy.
Some people do seem very wary of mentioning other channels, but this is not a zero-sum game. We can all pull each other up and win.
So this is the complete Thomas the Tank Engine. I'd forgotten we had this.
No, it's not the complete. It's the complete Reverend Audrey Thomas the Tank
Engine. I want
the
Christopher Audrey
the Railway series, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
It annoys me that the moment I've said, here's some Thomas the Tank Engine.
We've now lost Jen now for the evening, so I'm going to talk about the Cavalett's Class 47. Yes.
See, the thing is, right, and it's going to be a good model. I have no doubt of that. Yes, I think it's going to be an excellent model of a 47. But what I would be left asking myself is, will the market support another high-fidelity 47? You know, I know people go, oh, well, the Hellion one's wrong. Yeah, but there's a lot of them on the market. And for people who are very cash-conscious, and at the moment, price is very much king, then they are out there at knockdown prices. There's the Bachmann ones. And actually, the Bachmann ones... I haven't got any on the layout.
It's a great model. I have them very recently. I moved it on.
There's one up there. Look, next to the Metrovic. I'm pointing. Nobody at home can see.
They are a fantastic model.
Yeah, and that's actually, I think... No, that is a 21-pin one. But it's, there's a Hellion one. So there's number 2. So I've got quite a few 47s knocking about, and I quite like them. So... It's like what we were saying about the 08s. With all of these 08s already out there in the market, and now, like, how many different versions have been done over the years? An awful lot. It's like, well, it will sell, but not to replace people's fleets. It will be an additional. Maybe people buy one, maybe 2. Yeah. But they're not going to go in and go, well, I need 50 of these.
No, and there's no need to go ahead and scrap your Hornby or even your old Bachmann ones, because really, they're still very good models. And if you haven't got the money for a new one, then what's caught your eye? What is it last
Jennifer Horton says, the ban was in the email this week on security. Only photography and filming for private use. Well, I have a private YouTube channel. It just happens that a lot of other people can find...
What? They're going to try and enforce filming for private use?
No, because they want to monetize it, don't they? They want.
That's not
going to work.
I mean, I don't know the internet. I've not seen the email.
Sorry, guys, but you're going to have 2 major issues here. One,
they've announced this after they've sold you the ticket.
Yeah. which means that it's not in the terms and conditions you signed up for.
Yeah.
Here's the second one. If you're not policing it on the day, and people will say, well, I just want it so I can look at it again later. And
what they're going to do?
Happen to have a YouTube channel put it up. How are you going to prove that what they've put up on their channel was filmed by them?
Well, the thing is, that leads into the question of, if you start uploading content you recorded at the Greatest Gathering, will they then try and take it down for copyright strikes?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's your footage. You filmed it.
But if at an event it's
Thank you so much, Richard Knowles. Very kindly donated £1 on the Super Duper Chat. We do have our resident Monday Club lawyer in. It's not necessarily his. I don't think it's his area of expertise, but let's
not ask people to do free legal advice.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, it's the bane of all legal people.
Here's the biggest issue that I've got with this. If they try and go for you on a violation of your ticket, when you bought it, that term wasn't there. Therefore, they've changed it afterward.
Are we sure about that? 100% sure about
see, we don't know, but
here's the other thing. If they try and take it down on a copyright strike, do they own the copyright? They may own the vehicle
and the event. They
may own the event, but do you own copyright on an event?
And the thing about it is that if you're allowing people in, is that event then treated as if it's a public space?
It's a very difficult one. It's a legal minefield. I think this is going to go very badly for them.
I do wonder, like, what would motivate them to do that? Well, what would
money?
Do you think that's what it is, or is it because the event? Is it because the event's being held in what the rest of the year is actually a private industrial facility, and they might actually be a bit concerned about effectively showing off where they repair trains, make trains, do things to trains.
Special gear for repairing things.
There is that
expensive stuff.
Yeah,
it might be that.
Worthington Model Rail. We were talking. We're not quite sure. It's something to do with the Greatest Gathering. Anthony says Laurie's already filmed there.
Well, then.
So
commercial filming that's banned. Yeah, but that's YouTube channels.
But what is commercial filming? The thing is, we're not the BBC.
No,
we're just like Joe Q Public.
We get money for our stuff. We are professional YouTubers. So what we film is a commercial filming thing.
Yeah.
Which basically means that I don't need to go.
Yeah, I mean, what was that? Flymo Shem one says, I saw Fran Blanche lost a whole live stream on the Apollo missions due to copyright strikes. But that
was TV broadcast, though, wasn't it?
But was that because they were using archive footage that's actually subject to...
More than likely. I don't think he was there when it happened, Jen.
Apollo mission?
No.
NASA's footage is
public domain. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I cannot comment definitively without knowing all the facts. But apparently Stevie Film says, "Sorry, Jenny, you're a professional.
Yeah,
a professional muppet.
You get money for what you do, therefore you're professional. That is literally the definition."
Yeah. Hello, B2000RO Toys Channel. Great to see you. It's been a while. Good evening, Jenny and Zoe. They say I'm back to detailing my Mother Railway layout. It's a Hornby TrackMax structure style layout that I've had since I was younger. I hope to get the main features done soon.
Oh, very good.
Excellent, brilliant. Flymer Chen one says, yeah, she did a rant on it. She even did some of the film. So I think we've had experience of this. Is just because you get a copyright strike doesn't actually mean that it's legitimate. Because we got a copyright strike on the sound of my dad's cine camera.
Yeah, how can you get...
Yeah, somebody basically tried to copyright the sound of an Agfa cine camera from the 1970s, and actually we successfully appealed it. But it did strike me that just because somebody says, "Oh no, it's copyright infringement," doesn't necessarily mean it is.
I got one for The Secret of Monkey Island, not from Lucasfilm, but from someone who decided that they had uploaded a sound of the ocean, therefore they hold the copyright on the sound of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think the
which led to my wonderful legal case of you cannot copyright the sea.
Mark Waitman says, yep, they've sold the rights to televise the gathering to a third party, hence a ban on other commercial enterprises. Right. But right, I think the crux is, when did you buy your ticket, and what did the terms and conditions say when you bought your ticket?
If the terms and conditions were subject to change at a later date, then you're screwed.
But you could argue.
You could argue that they've changed the terms in a way that you no longer
want to attend.
Yeah, and therefore get a refund.
I don't know. To be honest,
I won't be going.
Well, we weren't going anyway.
No, but people were suggesting that we do. And no, I'm not going.
And that's the thing.
If they want to play silly games like that, then I won't be there.
I don't know. I mean, what you've got to remember is that we're like the hobby community, but they're like serious train people. So yeah, we're playing with their ball at the moment.
People that will get angry because you dare to paint a locomotive the wrong shade of Brunswick green.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mark Waitman says that was just a guess. By the way, yeah, that's the thing. We're not in possession of all the facts. So before somebody gets all high and mighty on us, we're just voicing opinions which are not
none of this is legal advice, and none of
this amounts to legal advice, and these are merely personal opinions, and these are not an official point of view of anybody or anyone, or you anyway. Trains. Lee D. Holden says, good evening all. In the terms of the amount of model trains currently being produced at the moment, I feel that we are hitting saturation, and we are likely to see one or two manufacturers start slowing down.
I think it's a possibility. Look, we all want every locomotive that we like to be available, and everyone's got a different list. So I say there's still space in the market.
Well, James Pett says rent seeking is serious abuse. I recommend boycotting every event that these people ever run. Can I just clarify? What are we talking about?
In economic terms, a rent is any means to gain financial remuneration through no effort. That's economically.
So
that's
what's
what
this in
is.
reference?
Selling filming rights to an event that you're already doing.
Right. I know that schools had an issue whereby they were saying parents can't film sports day, and then they filmed the sports day and tried to sell a video to the parents.
That was specific. That was a specific thing.
Yeah.
The case actually states that you can't do that. You cannot arbitrarily force a monopoly on a market.
Yeah. What's interesting is Warbler Production says the tickets have nothing on them about filming or the fact that conditions may be subject to change. So essentially, that would be good luck in enforcing that.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys. You're going to have competition.
So that is rent seeking, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Allegedly, potentially.
But Ed Flame 4291 says, have you got a new Bachmann Class 08 review coming up? Yes, hopefully.
Yes, Jen is doing it this week, so
hopefully it'll come out for Friday.
Of course, it'll come out for Friday, even if I'm still editing it.
Yeah, but if I can be bothered.
Interestingly enough,
if I can be bothered filming it tomorrow.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, my Class 08 is going to be delayed because Bachmann sold too many of them. They sold more than they had, and they went, we're really sorry.
I'm not sure how they managed that.
You seem to have sold your model and then sold it more, and then again.
Sold it twice. And can I just say,
I think that's an answer to our question for tonight.
So yeah, they've sold out of Bachmann, and then they sold more. So
yeah.
But
I mean, it is an interesting point. Simon Pitcher asks, can model shops deal with the amount of new models and their stock levels? And I must admit that certainly as there's more and more models, a bigger and bigger range, more and more liveries, and more manufacturers as well. You know, I mean, when I first got back into the hobby, there was Dapol, there was Bachmann, and there was Hornby. And I don't even remember Hellion being particularly a thing.
You might have had Vitrains for a little bit.
Yeah, Vitrains. But now we've got, Revolution, Cavalex, KR Models, Acura Scale, Rapido. So the range that model shops now have to hold is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But the shops aren't getting bigger. And like Arcadia Models in Shaw, big up to Tim and everybody at the Arcadia posse. I know that over probably the 25 years that I've been going there, the shop has got more and more crowded as he's basically trying to fit more and more stuff into the same space.
I think what might happen with that is as the market grows and more models keep coming out from certain schools of modelling, what you might find is that some retailers may choose to become a bit more niche in what they sell. For example, one model shop might tend to do more steam era things, whilst one might do more privatisation or diesel era or what have you, or one might focus on just brand new stuff, or some might even focus on just some particular retail.
One of the other things that springs to mind is I know Footplate Models made a big post about parting company with a Curioscat. Basically, means they're no longer stocking a Curioscat. And would we then see that some retailers might say, actually, we will limit the number of ranges that we actually stock? Could you give that a little push over there? My Gronk has failed me for the last time. Yeah, that's the first stall that we've had out of it. Now it does have an onboard stay alive, but it doesn't work with anything other than their own chips. Oh, well, yeah, really annoying.
There's a thing in the.
Didn't it say that you have to recalibrate?
Yes, but it also says if you are using
their
Bachmann part number, which is a Plux 22 ESU lock pallet, I believe. So again. The onboard stay alive thing, it kind of only works with their own.
Effectively, as far as I'm concerned, unless you're buying the sound-fitted model, it ain't there.
No. For all intents and purposes, that's true.
Tim Maslin asks, why did Footplate do that? I don't know, you would have to ask them.
Even then you might not get a truthful answer.
We're not going to start
I know, we're not speculating, but Robert Nisbet says, there used to be a practice of sale or return regarding stock purchase. The problem with that is that certainly in high value, possibly low volume, low like things that sit around on the shelves for a while, is that you would then effectively move a lot of risk onto a manufacturer and have a lot of stock tied up on the shelves. And I know from experience there are some shops that stuff sits around until it has a thick layer of dust. And would a manufacturer actually be wanting? I'm going to say no. They wouldn't want to have their stock gathering dust when it's sold out elsewhere. But you have ye olde shop that doesn't believe in the internet or anything past 1963.
Like
is
that lovely place that we used to go to.
Oh yeah, the Holton Model Centre or something. It was described actually by the Bachmann rep as the best kept secret in the Northwest because he didn't have an internet presence, he didn't advertise, and he didn't change his prices. So if he bought in bulk an item 20 years ago, it was still on the shelf at 20 years ago prices. So I was buying Bachmann wagons for $5 a piece that would now cost you nearer 30 because he had the original production run at the original price. For anybody who's wanted to know, that shop is shut down now.
I wonder why.
No, he retired.
Oh, right, okay.
He retired. JL Railway says, evening Jenny, Zoe and Craig. How's you and Zoe? Cheers for the badges. They came today and sorry I'm late.
Monday clubbers never late to the wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they've been due.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Knockers Lane.
Yeah, could we move that off the side?
Just watch Craig's weathering of the green thing. But I think he's referring to the KR Models Hunslet Bobo Diesel.
A green thing?
Yeah.
If your thing is green...
Oh, the Hunslet Bobo.
Yeah.
So, available in 4 different liveries. The green one actually is my favourite, but it's not the only livery. British Steel at Scunthorpe had 11 of these beasts. They all started out in the green. So the green of number, is it 72 or 73? Number 73, number 70. That green, they all started out in that livery, and then over the years they've kind of diverged and changed. I think
my favourite would be the green, obviously the original green, and then the blue cab yellow ends, which I believe some of them still have today.
Sorry?
Well,
I pressed that not long ago.
Oh, did you?
It's a nice model.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's fine.
I think KR said they're due imminently, aren't they?
On or around the 4th of August.
That's weeks away.
And you will have seen the production models arrive for review. There's reviews, I've been told, going into Model Rail, Hornby magazine, and I think Railway Modeller as well. So,
it is a good model.
As KR Models say, don't take our word for it. Go and read the review.
It is a good
Make
model.
a decision off
Like
that.
I said, there's a few little niggles here and there, which I pointed out in my very brief overview of the thing, but that it is still a very, very good model.
I think,
it's one of those things.
In some respects, I think the problem that KR Models has had is called the fell. If this had been their second model, I firmly believe that they would have still been riding high. It would have gone down very well, and may even have won an award in the second year.
I absolutely agree with that.
I think that really the fell was what's caused them all the grief. Anyway, Trains with Nick says the latest update is that filming for YouTube is now allowed, subsequent to what the email said on Saturday. However, the restriction on selfie sticks and tripods still stands. So
that I can understand. They don't want you setting up a film set.
Yeah, I suspect that a lot of people have pointed out the things that have been pointed out. So I'm glad that's been clarified, because I think there'd have been a lot of people kicking off saying, "Hey, hold on, I bought a ticket in good faith to come here and take pictures and stuff."
Just circling back to the Hunslick Diesel from KR Models, I suspect that because it's due so soon, there's going to be a newsletter coming out, isn't there? With, I would suspect, a list of where people can get them.
I'd expect so, yeah.
You don't just have to get them straight from KR Models, you can go to one.
Well, a little birdie has told me that in their newsletter, which is apparently being prepared for release, it will list some of the retailers who you can also buy them through. So there's at least 4 I can think of, maybe even 5. I think Trains for You, TMC, Rails of Sheffield, Sawyer Models, and Nuffy's Models, the ones I can think of.
There you go.
So there we go. Anyway, Griffey says, sorry to repeat my question. I just pre-ordered the Ivorin train pack. Yay. Can I still pay in PayPal Pay in 3 when it arrives?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Ask.
Ring Andy up.
Why don't you speak to Rapido or PayPal?
Well, depending on how the payment is asked for. If you go to their website and there's a PayPal link, it should, when you when you go to the PayPal's pop-up, it should give you the option of paying free.
Yes, because you agree to paying free with PayPal, not the retailer.
Not the retailer.
But does that mean that you start paying there and then, or only when the goods are shipped?
No, I went to Rapido's website after I'd accidentally forgotten that I'd already ordered
you'd already ordered it.
Yes, I was eager. I like it. I went to Rapido's website, put on an order, and it did not take any payment at that time.
No.
So I'd assume...
Did you pick Pay in 3 or not?
No, let me finish. I'd assume that when it comes ready, they'll send you a message saying, right, it's ready to pay for. And then you set it with PayPal. If there's a button.
Well, Trains with Nick says, do I take my money to Trains for You or TMC now? Both have been good to me thus far, and I need a Hunslet in my life. Either's good. I would personally say TMC, but they do help us keep the lights on.
Yeah, if you look just above Craig's head, you might see a logo.
So I would say that I would personally go with TMC, but they've always done me right. I don't think I've ever ordered from Trains for You. It's not a statement about them. It's just I think they're based in Peterborough. So what's wrong?
Sorry, family things come up.
Oh,
okay.
Now, good news.
Oh,
it's been a long time since I had any good news.
Yeah. You had me worried there. Yeah. There was that little spritz of adrenaline where, the kind of adrenaline spritz you get when you think, I left my phone somewhere. I've just got on a train and I think I left my phone at the station. That kind of spritz of adrenaline. Raymond Legg says, I use PayPal a lot to protect against fraud. Zantex says, anyone else getting chat error? I don't know.
It might be a local thing. The YouTube chat is notorious for being buggy.
Yeah.
Really is.
So Griffey will call. Yeah, just give him a call. It's probably the best. SHGP Media says trains for you don't have as much trade as TMC, considering supporting the other traders.
Very true.
Well, there are 4 Hunslets, so you could always spread your orders around. Order 4 Hunslets, 1 from each retailer.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, you'd have to get them all from one place, do you?
Yeah.
You know, you could get one from one and one from another.
Yeah.
Because they are some very nice liveries. And
you're quite taken with it.
I am. And if you guys watch my video,
you've done a weathering video.
I've done a short weathering video on the Facebook page, but on my latest video of the layout updates video, you'll see on there that actually, once you weather it, just a few little washes and a few bits and pieces, nothing overly complicated. Actually, it brings out a wealth of detail which is hidden under the factory finished paint job, which because a lot of models suffer from anyway.
Yeah, it's one of the things that a dirt wash is brilliant, because what it does is you get the dirt accumulates in the kind of the grooves, and it brings the detail alive.
Really
are you all right? You look like you need to tell me something.
Go on.
The news
is
that Beth has managed to find the address and contact details for some of the extended family on my dad's side.
Yes.
And they've found my parents' wedding video.
Oh, wow.
Which we lost in the 80s.
Well.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
That's the good news.
So basically your dad will look like a Cuban drug dealer because he'll have the tash and everything.
The mullet.
Yeah. Wow.
They found it.
Wow.
It was cine film from the 70s.
Oh wow, that's going to be pretty funky when it turns up. So there we go.
That's the good news. So they're saying, can we send it down to me, and I can make it available for the family?
Yeah.
I would suggest that they send something so incredibly value and irreplaceable.
Oh, by send, Beth is going to actually courier it down here.
Yeah. Well, as in, like, she will drive it.
She will drive it here.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, do you need me to drive up there? We can do.
I think it's an excuse for it to come down.
Absolutely.
I was going to do there and back in one hit because I love driving my Volvo.
DJK
anyway,
6 says that the Hunset looks fantastic weather. Yes, it does. Guys, yes. Is it the same as a brand new release from Bachmann or a Cura scale? No, it isn't. That doesn't mean that it's a bad model, and we need to get away from this mentality. It's like the old Hornby 08.
It's like an arms race for it must have more rivets than there's ever been before, and actually, it doesn't.
Can I go back to what I keep saying about every time we go to these big shows?
Yes.
And every time Hornby has one of those railroad locomotives for incredibly cheap.
Yeah.
Every time I pick one up because you know what? It's a bloody good locomotive.
Well, yeah, I mean, and they've just actually introduced. Well, I don't think they're out yet, but they've announced a new one of those little cheap starter locos in the shape of a B4 locomotive, which looks really good. And also, let's not forget, their Play Trains range has a new 040 starter set, which actually also looks really good. And I've been seeing them listed for about like £22, something like that. It's like you can't be robbed at that price.
And here's the thing about all these cheap locomotives. If you're wanting to learn weathering, do you do it on an expensive one? If you want to do a new livery, try out re-livering something. Do you do it on an expensive locomotive?
When I do my weathering courses, I always recommend people use an old model so they can practice with it. And you might not even fully weather that particular model. You might pick this 14-ton wagon and you might just practice the washes, and then on another wagon you might practice dry application.
And actually there's some really good points coming up. So Peter Jackson Cheadle here says Smoky Joes are great. RG Models 86 says Bachmann's old Class 37 tooling still stands up.
I have one. It does indeed.
I have several, and actually whenever you see Eisteddfod the regional railways one that occasionally runs up here, that's from the original release, and I actually have Bulliday as well in Intercity.
You have a bidet?
Yeah. And they look all right to me. You know, you have to get them quite close to the new tooled version to really go, that's a bit different there.
The two things which stand out, which you can't really...
The two things
which you can't really unsee once you see them is the old 21-pin version of the Classic 7s. When you look at it at bogie level, you can see how high it sits on the bogies. It's not massive.
We have a latecomer.
But it is quite high. And
Gandalf.
second is the nose joining with the body. Gandalf, put the biscuit down, please.
A Monday clubber's never late to the wagons, nor are they early They arrive precisely when they mean to. Give me some morning next time I was with your biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, the official biscuit of the Monday Club is now firmly the Marks and Spencer's seriously chocolatey range. What was it? No, it wasn't outrageous. Was it seriously chocolatey? Overwhelmingly chocolatey?
It was. It's something like that.
Seriously,
but it was
the ones that are basically like 50% chocolate.
Yes, and the other 50% was chocolate orange.
Yes.
Moira Cream, probably not. The Smoky Joe isn't really aimed at that sort of market.
I mean, what you've got to remember is that the Smoky Joe and they're aimed at the people who are very young, coming to the market for the first time. And actually, they need an affordable model.
Yeah.
And not just affordable, but one that's actually very rugged and robust.
And actually, it's easy to forget that there is actually still a huge booming market for just DC models out there.
Yeah.
It's very easy to forget.
It's still just DC.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to forget that we're spoiled on top of the DCC ladder, that actually DC is more than enough for a lot of people.
To be fair, though, when I saw the controller that Rapido were using in their little internal model railway club, I kind of fell in love with it.
A DJK
that, lock commander thing, with the little dials for actually turning the speed up and down. It's got speedometers. I like that.
Workshop Whistles and Wrenches says hello from Minnesota. Gandalf?
A Monday Clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. And also, DJK666, yes, we did scoff the malted milks. They did go down very well. Gandalf was sustained by those for the entire journey home.
Oh, yes.
So
lovely.
Absolutely. Worthington Model Railways in Minnesota as well. Wow. Yes, the M&S custard creams coated in chocolate, Dave Scott Railways.
Oh, that sounds a bit
decadent.
No.
It was amazing.
Oh, they were, and we went back for some, when we were stopped, we went to a funeral, and on the way back we stopped at the services that had a Marks and Spencer's, Simply Food, and I made a beeline for it because I knew that Gandalf would appreciate.
And
they didn't have any of the
you want some comfort.
Yeah, but they didn't have the custard creams, but they did have bourbon creams enveloped in chocolate. And the
I don't think I got one of those.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yes, George, there is only 73 likes. That means if you haven't liked the stream, then you do need to like the stream. Consider sharing it to social media, be that Facebook or shit-talk or Instacrap.
Jen,
yes.
Language.
Knockers Lane's got a good point. He uses the 040 sausage from Hornby's railroad range as basis for his 3D printing stuff.
Yeah,
it works. It's a great idea.
Why not?
Yeah.
But actually, somewhere up there's one from Enwin's 3D that's sat on an Electrotrend chassis.
I did the painting work on that.
Yeah.
I should redo
it works really well. David Holloway. A bourbon cream covered in chocolate is just a penguin biscuit.
Yeah.
You would think that, but not the seriously. Was it seriously chocolatey?
It was opulent. Basically,
yes.
If decadence had a taste, it was this.
What's that Rapido box that is seemingly unopened right up there?
What?
It's an unopened. It looks like it's unopened.
Rapido.
That is the Monday Club one.
That'll be basically. I always keep a single Monday Club wagon as reference. So let's have a look. You've got me wondering now as well.
Shiitake mushrooms are tasty. Yes.
What? Oh no, I
thought it was shiitake.
It is, but I just want to say shiitake.
Okay.
So there we go. Yeah, it's still sealed in the packet.
I have to say,
William Loud and Sons. So that's still in its protected.
Think that's your best wagon so far.
Yeah,
I love the design
I would say that. Yes. And Rapido, if you're watching, I'm still waiting for you to get back to me for the 009 version of this.
By the way, guys, we have been looking into the idea of an 009.
Yes. I've mentioned it before. So actually there's 2 PAL bricks up there. So if anybody desperately wants a William Loud PAL brick, then I could be persuaded to swap one for biscuits.
No, you couldn't.
No.
9.
Nine biscuits.
9 biscuits.
Yeah. Griffey says, I once forgot to put coconut in Fox's coconut rings, so they just ended up as Fox's rings. They didn't sell well. Billy's replacement speaker says, did someone go... Who is that?
I would love to
We
know.
thought it was you for a long, long time, and then you turned up and Billy was in the chat.
Me.
So yeah, Billy's replacement. I love it, and look, it's like William Loud. Look, he's got a little badge, William Loud.
I love it.
Oh, take it to 11. You, sir, are a legend in your own lunchtime. Right.
A legend.
Yeah, Robert Nisbet says, question for the team. Has anyone ever produced a model of the British double-decker coach from the late 40s? Well, there were several. The Bristol low-decker, I think there's models of those. AEC Regal? And there was a Leyland as well. I'm sure that there's quite a few. I'm sure quite a few of the double-deckers from that period have been done. George asks, says a Monday Club vent van would be good. Nudge, 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 wink, 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 wink. Oh, that is the plan. And can I just say this? Gwion, or if anybody who knows Gwion is watching, could you give him a prod? He's supposed to be getting back to me.
I'm going to do that to one of your pal bricks.
We start with the frame wagon. You need
No, look, it's got part of the original bodywork still intact.
That's not the original bodywork.
Can I just point out, guys, that no one else can see what you're doing?
That's a hut.
Looking at this pal brick wagon, which has been modified to look like a track washing, weed killing thing. That's a pal brick with a
Mark
with a shed
Wilson says hi from 2045. I thought I'd watch some of your retro shows back. Some of the remaining Class 66s have now been preserved.
How are things after World War VII?
Simon Snow, thank you so much. Very kindly sent 5 Jennifer E. Kirk Railways gift memberships. You legend.
Oh, we get to see people who are lurking.
Yeah, lurkers. So Growler Blackwood Engage Layout got one. Jennifer Horton, you got one as well. James Petts, you missed out. And then Phil Metcalf got one. The Tryhart got one. Johan Swanepoel got one as well.
He says a Monday Club shipping container. I do like the idea.
Yeah, we could go to Daypole for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, with like a William Loud.
Yeah. Don't Oxford Rail do shipping containers?
Oh, Stephen McGlay, thank you so much. Very kindly donated 5 New Zealand dollars.
With
thank
the
you
animated, how's it going?
Was that a Kiwi? What is that?
How you doing?
It's just one of YouTube's content characters.
A fun blob.
So thank you very much.
So yeah, lurkers, PN Trains, lurkers. I don't know how it kicks.
I think it's just random.
It's gonna make me laugh so hard that I end up
Would
peeing.
this be Michaelmas Moose?
Michaelmas Moose?
No, it's like you have to be Steamboat Willie. Go on, give it a blast.
I can't actually
Oh,
recall that
come on,
car, sorry.
dance monkey, dance. Oh dear. Monday Club shipping container. I suggested that to Zoe by email months ago. So it's a very indignant.
That reminds me.
Ham Shackleton.
I need to say something. That reminds me. Someone emailed after Anthony had been on the show.
Yes.
About coming on the show.
Yes.
In the same way.
And she's lost your email.
I've lost your email.
Please re-email.
I haven't ignored you. I've lost your email. I apologise. Please get back in touch.
Absolutely, and like it goes to everybody else. It was really great having Anthony on. So we'd love to have other people on. That's it. You heard it here first. The Monday Club is all about promoting the community at large.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It doesn't. It's not quite so funny when you can't be rude.
No,
dear.
I can be rude, but only once.
Oh, thank you so much, Zantek. Very kind to give me £2, £2 for the Vicky Fund. Do you pass any Marks and Spencers on your way home?
Not at 9:30 at night, I don't know.
Jen, you possibly do.
I need to go home and go to bed.
If you go in the wrong direction.
In the wrong direction?
Yeah.
When
you're coming home.
Oh, what, if I basically go on a walkabout? Trains with Nick says, you're all making me hungry now.
But it's actually, PN Trains has got a very good point. Lurkers are just as important to the stream as those who interact.
Absolutely. Because, at the end of the day, you don't have to chat to be a part of the club. Yeah. There's a lot of people who just like to sit and watch.
There's a reason why we put a chair in hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have done that in your Mickey Mouse...
You can sit the special chair. You just sit there and watch. Don't leave any stains, Pluto.
You know, I agreed to that before my brain registered what you'd said.
You'll lose the deposit, Pluto.
Can I just say, whenever he does his Mickey Mouse voice, it cracks me up. Oh dear.
Railway's got an LMM wagon as well, and says it's proper lush.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick at Bletchton High Level though says, I like to natter. Yes, and it was great to natter with you at the Bluebell Railway. Oh, Billy's replacement speakers has very kindly donated £5 for the M&S Bicky Fund. That's right.
That'll get you one biscuit from M&S as well, because they're very expensive.
I don't. Well, actually, no, they're not quite that bad. What's wrong?
We sent you a love letter.
Oh, is it?
My dear YouTube rivals, I hope you enjoy your new wagon and hope to see it in the background. May the YouTube gods shine upon you and praise the algorithm. Laurie!
Hail the Al Gore
I can't remember
rhythm.
if I ordered one.
Or Al Gore rhythm.
68 out of
Al
400.
Gore rhythm.
They could frame that.
Right, wait,
Take the wedding photos down. Take the wedding photo. Put that behind the new Gronk.
Yeah, why don't you just give a running commentary on what I'm about to do? Where?
As she's picking up the Gronk. Oh, that's right, Pluto. Grab it with both hands. Don't let it slip now.
Remember to lick it.
Can I just say that the Gronk has started to give an impression of something that might need to stay alive?
Oh, look at it go. It's so slow.
Right, so I'm going to change the angle. So there we go. So, Laurie, yes, that's right. We're hoping that some of your Al Gore rhythm rubs off onto the channel. So we've got your wagon going round. You'll be seeing it on the top level in just one moment.
You should have seen what he sent to Tom. The photos are very explicit.
I did love that. To my best friend.
Right. Oh, RG
so
Models 86 says, I just spoke to Guion. Apparently he emailed you the other week, Jenny. Oh, is this Hotmail again? Going. Well, the nice Nigerian gentleman who wants to talk to you about just resting it in your account. We'll put that in the inbox, but we'll hide all the other stuff.
Immediately about your monies.
Sorry, Guion. I will go hunting. But yeah, the Monday Club is the classic Saturday morning children's television of model railway live streams.
To be fair, that is what we were going for.
Yeah,
it's
with
like
a little bit.
TV Live.
Oh, can you imagine Peter Duncan dropping F-bombs?
Or
Cat
Dealey from SMTV Live.
That's after my time. SMTV Live.
Yeah.
What was that?
Saturday morning television.
That was in like the 90s.
Was it?
It was good.
Zantek.
Anton Deck on there.
Zantek loves the Class 101. Yeah, I've been trying to get some different stuff out. One of the things which I fall into these ruts where I run the same things. So there's like the same 20 different locos.
You wouldn't run my tram.
Well, no.
Your tram wouldn't run.
So, at the moment, we've got a Class 101 going around. And what I might do is next week I'll put a 108 or something.
Oh, you need a glove puppet. What?
A glove. I think he means a glove puppet.
Oh, glove puppet.
Oh, we've got. Where did the glove puppet go?
Oh, poor Sutty. He's all fisted out. This is what happens when you have so many fists up you. You get.
Oh! This is
that's years of hard fisting.
This is a family show.
Worthington Model Railway says, I met Harry Corbett and Sutty when I was about 5 at Hull City Hall. Oh, yeah, Griffey says, Saturday is Tiswas, never a day to miss, because Saturday is Tiswas Day. Saturday with, what is it, Sally James? Sally James.
I don't want your
Bear attack.
Yes, I remember Saturday Swap Shop with Mike Reed and that crow thing, and there was with Bruno Brooks and Keith Chegwin.
I'm getting told off again.
Sally James, says Griffey. Will Tucker says, have we passed the 9 p.m. watershed yet? No, but we're getting there. Swap Shop was brilliant, says Maura King. Mark Wilson says, I didn't like Sutty. Never trust anyone that whispers. This is why
I don't talk, because I've got the voice of a London Cockney gangster.
Can I just say, look, will you stop it?
No.
I always thought Sue was Sonny's bird. She's not. She's his sister, isn't she?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
See, the one that I really like
She's
was
a different
number
species.
73.
Yeah, but it's like
She's a
inclusive.
panda,
It's
isn't she?
inclusive. It's inclusive.
Oh.
She's a different species from another.
Yeah,
From
but his
another
brother Sweep is a
continent.
dog.
Oh, thank you so much, Simon Pitcher. Very kindly donated
thank you.
$19.99 on the super chat. Says, I am that old. I think this is more like the Goon Show.
Yeah, Jan's definitely.
Ah,
good.
yes. Climbing to the top of Mount Everest from the inside.
Or, for the select few amongst you who remember this, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you have
I
the
never saw it.
Do you have the time? Yes, I've got it written on a piece of paper somewhere.
Well done, yes. You
Yeah.
should watch that, by the way.
Yeah, I remember
I showed,
Saturday.
but I haven't.
Mike Reed, that was it. Mike Reed, Saturday.
Hey,
Mike
oh my
Reed
goodness.
was-
Have you ever seen what he did when he turned up at a political rally one time?
Oh, he turned into a real whack
He
job.
turned up at a UKIP conference and was rapping about immigration.
It's quite cringy when people who are not cool try and be cool and
cool.
down with the kids.
I'm home with the Downers, yo. Yeah.
Yeah. Little Britain says it was a conspiracy theory show back when they were fun.
No tinfoil hats here.
Right. Number 73 with Sandy Toxvig. Yes, Spiller Kai. Absolutely. Cymru
I vaguely
Rail.
remember number
Cymru
73.
Rail says the Goon Show is something very different in 2025. Yes, it's
Yes.
called Parliament.
That's not what gooning means in
What?
modern parlance.
Am I not hip and down with the kids? Because
No. Oh!
That's what it means.
and for the
I just
benefit-
did a hand signal for Jen
the
and
sandwich quiz. Yes. Yes, I remember the.
Sandwich quiz.
Yes, I remember the sandwich
Wow,
quiz.
we are dropping so many frames.
That's the cool thing to do these days.
Yeah. Big hello, the Millets, the Millet 9257. Great to see you. There was a CITV show, says Sarah Davis, where they travelled in the Millennium Dustbin with Gaz Top and a green alien called Gilbert with permanent runny snout. Was that? Oh, was that?
I remember that Gilbert the Alien. Yeah.
Was that Ghost Train or was that?
No, Ghost Train had a weird aardvark-like thing, but that wasn't Otis the aardvark.
I remember the Snot Monster. Yeah.
Yeah, Gilbert.
Oh.
He was on ITV when all the cool kids were watching BBC.
Wasn't it something like Get Fresh? Was it?
Get Fresh, yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Get Fresh!
written on the
I
screen.
guessed. No, I dredged it from my memory.
Do you want to shout louder into my ear next time?
Get Fresh! Sponsored by Billy's Replacement Speakers.
Billy replacement earlobes.
Yeah, that too.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure that Mickey Mouse would have something to say about that.
Pink windmill. The
Yeah.
only good answer.
Emu and the Pink Windmill.
somebody
Yeah,
at the door.
There's somebody at the door. There's
Tell
somebody.
them to bugger off.
Yeah, tell them we've already got double glazing. Oh, the windows are curved anyway. I don't think stage
I need
style.
to watch Space Ghost Coast.
Oh, do you remember the crummy adverts? Right? Like, you buy one, you get one free.
I say you
I
buy
said, you
one,
buy one, you get one
free.
free.
Did you get done for tax evasion or
I
I
think
think or something? Something happened, didn't it?
No, but I know that Ken Dodd got done for tax evasion, and he had two new Diddy men, Diddy Pay and Diddy Hell,
The thing is, he then made like a show about it and made more money.
with grot bags. Yeah, grot bags.
Oh, I remember Grot Bags.
Yes. And the crocodile, Croc.
Doc Croc.
SHT Premier
Yes.
trains.
Wasn't
No, Doc
Croc
Croc was round the bend.
round the bend, which you haven't to get confused with round the twist.
They're quite right, ladies. Modern trains. This is.
Oh, yeah, Griffey, don't go on that roof, Rod. Woohoo!
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's not getting a good picture now. Right, anyway. So Ken Dodd was found not guilty.
Doesn't mean we can't make jokes.
Yeah, but we for balance, we have to point out he didn't do it.
No. But Jimmy Carr did.
Yeah, I must admit, actually, Jimmy Carr is an exercise in how to basically take ownership of your mistakes.
Yeah.
And actually, you come out a lot better for it. Anywho, Oh yeah, Jimmy Carr doing 2 shows a day, says Flemich. One for the tax people and one for his accountant.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm wondering, I presume he's got a new accountant on account of the old one not really hitting the spot.
Oh, there was a brilliant
Aaronville says, by the way, any model railway news?
We have talked about the news. But
we have. Shall we have a recap? So,
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Class 60s from Accurascale are on their way. Should be here
very
short.
excited about that.
Yes, you are. You're very, very excited. Would you like a tissue? And
There's not going to be enough tissue in the world to contain my.
also, Class 47 announcement from Cavalex. Very daring move.
Brave.
And one of the things we said, it was like, is there already enough Class 47s? Now, I suppose
they can sell them, then no.
Yeah, in a way, you could argue that the new tool Bachmann 08 has come into a market similar. However, it replaces the previous Bachmann 08.
And I'd just like to say, it has actually sold out from Bachmann.
It has. I think a lot of the market has been very starved of Gronks for a while, which might go somewhere. I mean, like Rail Blue Gronks have been in very short supply.
You have many of them, man.
I do have many of them, but that's probably why they're in short supply. And also, not to forget that TMC are doing a great deal on at the moment. TT120 Silver King with 6 coaches. Was it 6 coaches?
No, 5, I think.
5 coaches. Certainly a lot of coaches for under 200 notes. And of course, the Hornby TT120 A4 has a Next 18 socket in the tender, which is designed to fit the HM7000 decoder, which, by quirk of fate, TMC are also doing, I think about £34.80 or something like that. It's 51% off RRP. And unlike other places that list these offers but have no stock, they actually do have stock of these, so you can basically buy them, grab them, enjoy them. Right. There's a few other people excited for the Accurascale 60. Trains with Nick says I'm excited for it, even though I've only just received my Cavalex 60 minus the nameplates. Was it supposed to be minus nameplates?
This is the thing. There's enough people out there to have one of each. You know, it's.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of Class 60s. How many were there?
Oh, I have no idea, but there was a fair few. But then you have the upgrades and then
I
the
am not sure this is going to run. We're
Lots of different liveries as well.
We're going to try a video, but I'm not entirely sure because it seems to have immediately tanked the frame rate.
Yes,
it has.
So talking about Accurascale, they actually had a locomotive name.
Look at the state of it.
Oh yeah, they did. Right, you're going to have to bin that. There was 100 Class 60s. Peter Jackson, unfortunately, there's a bandwidth issue tonight.
It's not even a bandwidth issue. The computer is just not running properly.
I don't know. Like, what is going on in the background?
Maybe the heat is very warm up here.
I know, but I'll be honest with you. It doesn't normally do this when it gets hot up here, and I do video editing on it when it's hot.
The metal in my body.
It's your magnetic personality.
So we're going to say we can't do videos tonight. It's just tanking. Every time I try and do anything, it just tanks the frame rate.
Well, there we are. See, we're back. It is
We're not. It's half a second behind.
Look! Oh, my hand, it moves magically. Right. Anyway, Leslie Gilbert Rose says, I'm intrigued. West Coast Railways have terminated their contract with A1 Locomotive Trust, i.e. Tornado.
Ooh, that's interesting.
But, can I just put this out there? Didn't West Coast Railways have some problems with the Office of Rail Regulation with regards to coach locking on the Mark 1s? Essentially, they were demanding a type of coach locking that would be prohibitively expensive to retrofit.
What West Coast have done is they've now started renting out full Mark 1 trains to preserve railways.
That makes sense.
And for example, the Keighley Worthwell Railway, if you look at some of their more recent diesel garages, you can see a Class 50, first of all, ditching itself, which was a bit of a...
What did it do?
It derailed itself on the side.
Oh, did it spread the track?
Basically, the 50 was such a hefty lump on this little bit of track, which is never really used by something that heavy. It spread the track beneath it, and then they recovered it, which is an interesting thing to watch.
Use it on that, you're gonna.
Well, they do use it, but not by a Class 50. Anyway.
Yeah, and 50s are quite heavy. But that reminds me of the incident that happened. I think it was at Derby Station.
Incident.
Yeah. No, right. At Derby Station, people might remember this. There was it was either a CCT or a Gov that had been parked for decades in one of the little bay platforms at one end of the station, hadn't moved, And the idea was they were going to move it out so it could be taken away via low loader for preservation. So they sent a Class 66 down this, hadn't been used in like 30 years siding, and the 66 promptly spread the track.
Yep, of course it did.
So I think
yeah, 6 foot 6 inch cap. Yeah, that is flexible like that. That's it was huge.
Yeah, Stephen Cameron says the CCT behind the DMU is a nice touch. The Swindon Class 120s running between Inverness and Aberdeen often had a fish van as a tailor, and a lot of people go, "Oh, you shouldn't have a van behind your DMU," but actually, even as late as the 1980s, it wasn't unheard of for them to have a tail load of the parcels vans were quite common. So they'd have brute trolleys in there, and part of the, I guess, the Red Star parcel service on a lot of off the beaten track lines, they would just hitch the van to the back of the DMU, and at each station they'd open the doors and the staff would just grab the brute trolleys that applied to them and chuck the empties back on, such sort of thing. So it wasn't uncommon, and I guess it only really ended when Red Star Parcels came to an end, which would have been early 1990s, I think. So basically, at the point that the first generation DMUs started to just get withdrawn en masse. And yes, Will Tucker, a Class 120, is a big gap in the RTR market. And that's the thing. I mean, talking about with the Cavalex Class 47, there's already several times retooled. Bachmann 47, Hellion have also retooled their 47. Some people do wonder whether, like, why duplicate something when there's a lot of things that have never been done.
Evening, Dion. Great to see you, mate.
Hi, Dion. Great to see you.
The answer, I think, is because they think they can sell it.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, it is a business. So, certain locomotives, there's more market for than others. So, Class 08, I firmly believe that the Bachmann 08 will do well, even with a market that has a lot of second-hand ones out there. But also, the Hornby one is going to sell just fine alongside it. As it called.
Oh. I'm joking, I'm just trying.
Oh.
I say, this is cork. What year is this?
Well, it's got a cork in it.
Very good, my dear girl. Leave the bottle.
Right, that's going to cost me, that is. It was, was it the, it was a Faulty Towers episode with the bottle of wine.
I've not seen Faulty Towers in many years.
Oh, Nick at Bletchley High Level says, my wife said you could never have enough spoons.
Spoon! That's true, yeah. You don't go to your kitchen and have one knife, one fork and one spoon, do you?
Mm-hmm.
You could drown in them. That would
in
be more
spoons.
than enough.
I don't think you could, actually. I think you would always float on top.
That's the cold spoons, the whole
Will Tucker, it's an interesting point. The Hellion Class 104 is pretty much sold out before release. And that's you would have thought that something like a Class 104 would be like, oh, it'll be expensive and nobody will want it because it's too expensive. But actually, it's sold really, really well. And then you do wonder, where does that leave market for things like Class 123s, Class 120s? There's a lot of DMUs that were quite spread out geographically that haven't been done. The Class 124 cross-country units with the wraparound windscreens. So there's a lot of stuff out there that's never been done. But even like locomotives, you look at the stuff that's preserved. Yeah. In the National Collection, I think it's the 156 class. I pointed it out when we were at Barrow Hill, that Midland Railway 240 with the the Midland Spinner. I still firmly believe that the Midland Spinner, the 115 class, that I could see that being on Rapido's radar. But
when is Planet coming?
Yeah, or patentee.
I love the Era 1 stuff. I think it's fantastic. When is Planet coming?
Yeah, but I mean, how many layouts have you seen on the circuit that are Era 1?
Still about 4.
I've not seen any.
Well,
in person 1. Probably more than that on videos that I sent in.
So, but I mean...
but here's a question for you.
Yes.
Because all of the stuff in quality that's good enough to go on exhibition has just really started coming out in the last couple of years, how many Era 1 layouts did you expect to see?
I don't know.
Because that's the question, isn't it? How many have you seen? Well, I didn't expect to see very many because the trains have just started arriving.
Yeah, a DJ K666, Era 1, I reckon Planet, Jenny Lind, and a few others would be excellent. But also, I mean, trains developed, well, locomotives particularly, developed very quickly early on. So, within the space of even just 10 or 20 years, they went from stuff that looked like Locomotion Number 1 or the Rocket to locomotives that you would more readily associate with
they
the
started to look like a steam train.
Well, there was a lot of 222s. Is that the 222? Was that the Jenny Lind or was that the Patentee? I can never remember.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
But the singles, they then last right through into the the very last 19th, of the,
isn't it?
Well, the very last of the singles were still running in the very sort of 1920s.
Well, there you are then.
There are a few broad gauge layouts out there too, says Peter Jackson Chile. Yes. Peter Jackson Chile says there was one at the Model Rail Cruise Show in June, an Era 1 layout. I think it's certainly more. Jenny Lind was the 222, says James Petts.
I agree with Griffin. A Black 5 named Black Sabbath would be decent.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Absolutely.
That'll be so
Ellis
good.
Clark, if you are watching, then there you go. And you can market it as the Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Yes. Please, let's have one.
Yeah. Spellier Keir says Copper Knob. That's another. Yeah, the Copper Knob. Furnace Number 1. That's
number
another
20.
one.
I want number. Yeah, here you go. Look, Furnace Number 20. The sharp skirt for 040. My word, yes.
I mean, there are a lot of trains that have never been done, and you start to ask yourself, well, wouldn't some of these be good ones? An N2 to modern standards. The last N2 that the market saw was tooled up by Airfix.
Wow!
It's been warmed. It's been warmed over it. It passed to Daypol, and then that passed to Hornby. But essentially, it's the same tooling. It was very good in its day, but it's long overdue for a massive upgrade. And the N7 from Oxford Rail was amazing. And I do wonder, why has nobody done an N2? And I got to thinking about this, that maybe it's like a Mexican standoff. Everybody assumes it's such an obvious model to do. So, well, somebody must be working on that, so we won't. But if everybody's thinking that, we never actually get a decent model of the N2.
Anthony says, Craig, have you had locomotion back? How long you it? No, my locomotion is still in the dry dock, as it were. The tender is no more. I've lost it in the move. So I've got a locomotive, but I don't have a tender for it. And the tender's where the decoder goes and everything else.
Well, where is the tender?
Good question.
Well,
I lost it in the move.
So it's in a box somewhere?
It's not in the boxes I brought with me, so I don't have a tender for my locomotive.
And the house you left was empty when you left it?
Yeah, 100%.
So it must be with you.
It could be anywhere. The tenders on them are so small that it could just
pop
out of something and you wouldn't notice.
Michael Sarsfield, no, Mainline did an N2. Well, that was the Airfix tooling. Airfix, Mainline, Daypol, and then Hornby. So the moulds are actually with Hornby. Very occasionally they churn them out, but actually it's very long in the tooth now. I mean, in terms of other things, a J9. There's never been a J9.
You saw that as well, didn't you, Craig?
What?
You left your tender behind, Craig. Oh, yes, I left my tender behind elsewhere, mate.
Sorry.
Oh, dear. The Fletcher Jennings 040 Captain Baxter. Why not? No. Zoe! Oh!
I can't help it. We had all kinds of broccoli and cauliflower
You did.
stuff for dinner.
The cupboard monkey has had a little bit of the
I
old...
made a delicious meal
a tooty meal.
And now it's coming back.
Friendly fire, absolutely, Simon. Friendly fire.
I wouldn't mind so much, but I'm wearing a fan So it got straight.
Oh, right. Face. You basically mainlined it straight into your nostrils. Ooh, you sniff your own farts, you do.
I don't do it on purpose.
You love the smell of your own.
Zoe, yeah. I am shocked. Don't be. She does it all the time. I get blamed for it.
It's true.
DJ
I can't even deny it.
Yeah, DJ K666 says, hasn't some of Hornby's tooling actually completely worn out? Yeah, a lot of it, a lot of the stuff's been done, like Battle Space, all of that's gone. I think that their Triang Blue Pullman's gone. There's a lot of stuff that's been got rid of, worn out. I think that's why the Class 06, the Pocket Rocket 06, has disappeared and been replaced by something else, because the tooling wore out. There's another reason why they're doing that B4, probably because things like the Smoky Joe is wearing out.
Yeah, blessing our level. I've just fallen off my chair laughing. I do all my own farts.
Oh my word!
I do all my own stunts.
Knockers Lane says Metropolitan Railways number 23, era 2. That's what needs to make it. Is that the 044 with the open cab? Leslie Gilpin Railway says some of the Furness Railway models to be displayed at Manchester have hand-wound motors. Virtually everything handmade. That really is like that is dedication. That's one step away from whittling your own rivets. Michael Sarsfield says a lot of the early Hornby 00 is in Liverpool docks. So not the tooling. The tooling had a very long-winded journey whereby it went to Wren in the main, and the Wren tooling was ultimately bought by Dapol, but then they had an arson attack on their factory in Wrexham that destroyed a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it. So unfortunately, there's a lot of the old Hornby 00 stuff. It stops in, I think it's the very early 1990s because of that fire. Or it might even have been Winsford rather than Wrexham. Anyway, it was the Dapol factory. But I'll be honest, some of the other tooling that did survive is probably getting quite worn out by now.
You're getting quite worn out by now. 23
was a Bayer Peacock 440, not an 044, 440 in the London Transport Museum, says Jennifer Horton. Sue at Putnam Junction suggests Billy's replacement air filters. Ben Tillett says, just hope Hornby are doing some new versions of Smoky Joe and the other 040 Pocket Rocket. Yes, they are, the B4. And TT120, I think they're doing the B4 as well. Yes, Jenny, Dapol's fires at Winsford, says Richard Swiderski. Winsford.
Whoa, Winsford.
Yeah, they just got all the Hornby 00 stuff from Wren. Unfortunately, a lot of the archive was destroyed. It was really, really bad. Peter Joyce. A busker on the London Underground has taught his dog to play the trumpet. He went from barking to tooting in under an hour.
I don't get that.
Barking and tooting are two stops on the Underground.
See, I didn't know that information. That assumes that people care about the London Underground but don't live in London.
Yeah, Leslie Gilpin Road says some were made just after World War. It says World War at. I think it's World War II.
Oh.
What have you found?
Oh, little and large.
Oh. Big hello from Austria, says Dr. Lockdown. Great to see you. Hope you're well. Gandalf.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons.
Your phone's very sticky, Zoe.
Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Knockers Lane says, my dystopian locos run on methane, Brussels sprouts, boiled eggs, and beans washed down with bicarb. 3 times daily, good for 500 miles. Oh, my word. Oh. Right, it's getting very warm up here.
It's 20 to 9. So, have we finished with our topic? Do we think we've done it enough justice?
I think so. I mean, we did mention before the KR models Hunslet, and again, you have been very taken.
I am enamoured with that locomotive.
So, are we going to see Hunslets galore on your layout?
Well, at least one, I would have thought. But it's a very nice model. Like I said in my very brief review earlier.
Because you've currently got mine.
I have currently got yours. You're in a lot of danger of not getting it back.
Oh, that's a shame.
But it is a very nice model, and as I say, it's not like, oh my god, top spec, but it's fantastic for what it is.
Yeah, what have we got here?
What's this?
Trains for you.
So from Trains, can I
read it out?
So I'm going to read this out. This is a post that's been made on the Book of Face by Trains for You, one of the stockists, I believe, of the KR Models Hunslet. It says, we often hear how expensive model railways can be and that it's a blocker to youngsters and new starters. Well, we're trying to tackle that perception. We've put together a small number of model railway starter kits using used but good condition, unboxed Hornby equipment. These kits contain everything needed to make a start in model railways. An 040 locomotive and 2 items of rolling stock, an oval of Hornby track with siding and buffer stop, and a Hornby controller with a 90-day guarantee. All for the bargain price of £50.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're going to be offering these at the Greatest Gathering initially, and if they're successful, they will continue at other shows and in-store as stock allows. They are targeted at youngsters and new entrants. So basically, if you go, oh, it's just garbage, it's not for you.
Yeah.
But Zoe, this builds on something you and I have long said at shows. What do we always do? We go off on our own and we find all the gold for cheap.
Yeah.
And we just can't understand how people say, I can't afford a model railway.
Because they're not looking very well.
No.
Can I just say, right?
I think that is one of the best things I've seen in this.
Yeah. Well, that's why we read it out.
Yeah.
But right, so at the Bluebell Railway model event, so that's what, 3-4 weeks ago, something like that.
About that.
Right, pristine in the box. It's the older tooling, but it still checks out. Bachmann 08. This is 08818. So actually, this locomotive still survives. It's the one that's Molly. Was at Cardiff Tidal. I don't know where it's ended up now. But this runs absolutely fine. It still holds its own against the new Bachmann model. I've got this pristine in the box, DCC ready. I paid 80 notes for that. And, 80 notes. So people who are whinging about, the new Bachmann 08's really expensive.
Then don't get it. Get one of the
Get one of the second-hand ones. There's a lot out there. And the TMC have been doing a lot of sales on second-hand. 35% off sale
and
they did
look
recently.
Damn good.
There's some 08s in that. And you can pick them up for, I think they're about £70 for Bachmann 08s. Variety of different liveries, and this hobby only needs to be as expensive as you make it.
The used market is where it's at, and you can't expect to go on eBay, for example, or Facebook Marketplace, and get a brand new locomotive for 30 quid. That's not going to happen. It's not 1995 anymore. That thought process needs to leave your head if you want the bargain to go to an actual model shop and look at their second-hand stuff.
Yeah.
Soil Models, for example, my sponsor, has absolutely loads of high-quality second-hand stuff.
Yeah.
And if you go to a model railway show, you'll see other retailers that have the same. The bargains will not fall in your lap, guys. You need to go and look at them. You need to go and find them. They are there to be
DJK666 says that's the thing, isn't it? If you're prepared to look, you can find the bargains.
Absolutely.
And this is also at the Bluebell, picked up a 6th Bachmann bullied coach for £12.50.
12 quid for a
Apparently
coach.
you saw it as well.
I did, and it was down good.
12 quid for a coach that actually, on your layout from 2 or 3 foot away, it looks like a coach, and it looks like what it's supposed to look like. If Jen puts those older Bachmann tooling Class 08 on her layout now in front of the new one, you guys at home will struggle to see.
Yeah, basically you'd only know which is which by us telling you.
Yeah.
I have to admit, the majority of the locomotives and rolling stock that I have in my collection, and it's a small collection, are second-hand. And the reason I do that is because they're perfectly good.
Absolutely.
And Andy Fryer's Junction, this is at Sawyer Models, says we've got more pre-owned than we know what to do with. In N-Gauge, 00, TT120 and O-Gauge. Actually, some of those O-Gauge models are really nice.
If you go to Andy's shop in person, you can use your discount Monday Club badge and get an extra discount.
Get your Monday Club badges. I'm holding a maroon one here, but the new ochre ones, which if you don't speak Rowney watercolour paint,
it's yellow.
It's yellowy brown. It's basically cat sick brown.
It's dirty yellow.
It's a small child has sicked up.
Oh.
And also, get yourself down to TMC. I still remember.
TMC also will give you the discount on your badge as well.
I still remember one of the times we went there, and we'd gone to film something, and I'm glad I was filming when we walked in, because you walked into their place.
I think it's in the advert that's on the
is in the
video,
advert.
and you see me like, woo!
Yeah.
And that's genuine. That really is a genuine response.
I was glad I was filming, because we'd been in that building less than a minute and you'd seen something you wanted.
Oh, always. That's why I don't go to some of these places, because I end up coming out very, very poor.
Nick says the colour is curry. I would say
curry,
if you've ever had a child,
it's like
and you've
chicken
opened
korma.
one of their nappies after they've had a stomach.
Oh, please don't. We've got to sell these.
This is
when child has
what I'm going to call
left a deposit.
I'm going to call this nappy fodder yellow. Right,
Craig, I've got to sell these.
you can still sell them, and they're going to sell better now because that is genuine butt gold. Right, that is what that colour is.
No, actually,
that is butt gold.
No, it's like if anybody remembers the bad old days of British Leyland, this is British Leyland Harvest Gold.
Oh,
Rust as standard.
It looks like one of those club bars.
Yeah,
And
and
also-
also
they're very good though.
Yes.
yeah, and British
caramel.
Leyland, they used to give you a heated rear window so you keep your hands warm when you're pushing it.
Russell Bratton says it's a nappy korma.
Please stop.
No.
Please stop. I've got to sell these. I can't sell it. when
Yeah,
you're doing
Harrick,
this.
they are. We have had so many orders. We are working through. They are getting out there. Are we up to date yet?
Yeah, we're up to date of the weekend.
Yeah, check your
Oh,
messages.
there's going to be a couple that come in from
Yeah.
But,
Vomit yellow. Yeah,
if you-
Austin Allegro.
Let me please finish. If you haven't got a confirmation that your order has been sent, please get in touch, because everyone should have had confirmation. Seriously, please do, because I want to make sure that people who've ordered have got it.
Ben Tullett says also you can find these used bargains for sale at the various Preserved Railway fund stalls or shops. Absolutely. We have a few at the Severn Valley Railway. One is the Earlstoke Manor Fund Shop at Bewdley. And actually at the East Lancs Railway they've got quite a few.
Didn't you get one from the Keith of West Valley Railway shop as well? A diesel, American diesel?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah. Didn't you then buy it off me?
No, I didn't. But the lady at the shop didn't really know what she was doing, bless her little heart.
Turned out it was DCC
Yeah,
fitted.
she thought it was broken.
Yeah, it turned out it was just DCC fitted. Can I just say that this is basically the mystery gold as a DCC user that you occasionally get, where somewhere sells something. Oh, it doesn't work, and you actually get it home and find it doesn't work because it had a DCC decoder in, and they were trying to run it on DC.
Yeah.
And if you're really lucky, you find it's actually a sound decoder.
I still can't get over that tram. The tram that I bought at...
Oh yeah, so it's
It was like
non-working.
£4 or something, wasn't it?
because...
and it's DCC fitted.
Because it needed some resoldering of
Had a
one...
dry solder joint.
Yeah, of one thing.
So basically,
I was so happy.
I fixed it. Didn't even need to DCC fit it because it was already DCC fitted, and it worked. So, big hello, Valley's 56XX. Yeah, Leyland Allegro beige. Stevie Film says, "Stop it! I'm laughing out loud at work." Oh, give him a blast of Mickey Mouse. And
I'm tired.
Spelliok here says
warm.
Pebble Dash Brown.
What are you doing, Zoe?
I can't tell whether it's the cupboard monkey's butt cheeks or a fly buzzing around the microphone.
Yes, one of those.
Yeah. You do it better than me. Leslie Gilpin Rose says, "I can't understand that UK DCC fitted locos don't run on DC. All my American DCC
They do, but you need
they
to set
will,
them.
but you need to change one of the bits in CV29.
For the
basically,
most part, you don't need to.
Basically, you can create gold down the line for some lucky punter by turning off DC running, and then when they get to somebody buys it as non-working and finds they've got a sound decoder in
Which
there.
I found, if you do that, it does actually help locomotives run a little bit better.
Well,
than
they
DC
always
do.
say actually, if you turn off DC running, the loco will tend to run a little bit better on DCC. Valley's 56XX says, "I got given a Hornby Gadwell as a non-runner. It was actually TTS sound fitted."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Flymo Chairman 1 points out, also check the DP, the dip switches. Yeah, 'cause people might have messed about. Or sometimes you even find that the
What are you doing, you stupid girl?
Stupid girl.
I'm blowing onto my arm to
Can I
make
just
farting
say,
noises.
I was sent a locomotive to repair, and it turned out that somebody had forced the blanking plate on 3 pins over.
Yeah.
How do you even do that?
Massive incompetence.
Yeah, and an awful...
Surely you'd feel it while you're
And
pressing on.
you would have thought, and brute force.
Zoe, that person that couldn't find their email has found the email.
Oh, fantastic.
They found it.
That's okay then. As long as you get, long as you've
Excellent.
got confirmation, that's fantastic.
Oh.
That's all we need.
Dave Scott Railway says, almost time to say goodbye, folks. Catch you all again next week from home base.
Before we go, though, Jen, before we come back to doing our final summary, could we have a word from our sponsors?
Absolutely, and then we'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages,
we'll be right back.
I pressed the button and nothing happened. The Stream Deck's crashed.
Okay. We'll be back after these messages.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So yeah, welcome back, and a huge thank you to TMC, the Model Centre, for keeping the lights on. And if you're a TT120 modeler, do check out that great deal that they've got on offer.
Thank you, Andrew.
Under 200 notes for Silver King and 5 coaches. Can't say fairer than that. And thank you so much, Andrew Bettis, very kindly donating $4.99 on the Super Chat. Jordan Hunter says, this has been a great show tonight, so much laughter. And actually, Valley's 56XX says, I was sent a Mac computer to fix years ago. Turned out that somebody had managed to ram 2 floppy disks into the same drive. And you might think,
2 disks in one drive.
I'm guessing
no one can live at that
double
speed.
penetration. That's terrible.
I'm guessing it was the 5 1/4 inch, because I can't imagine how in the world somebody would manage to shove a 3 1/2 inch on top of another.
If it's a Mac,
Oh yes,
it would likely be
the slot loader.
Yeah.
2 3.5 inches into
Can I just say, you may scoff at this, but I remember working when CD players in vehicles were fairly new. I remember at work getting very irritated because some complete clown had managed to force a second CD into the slot load CD player, breaking it not just they'd actually practically hammered the thing in, snapped off the mechanism inside and destroyed it. And I managed to get both CDs out, so I knew who had done it because they'd written their name on the CDR that was in there on top. But I thought, how stupid do you have to be? Because we've all accidentally in a vehicle gone to put a CD in and go, oh, there's already one in there. You can feel it. It's like there's no if, buts, or maybe. It's like oh, there's one already in there. But forcing it in, and that was the thing with the blanking plate. Somebody had gone out of their way to really give it some welly, because it had had to bend the pins apart to find the space to do this.
That's extra effort to really.
Yeah, that's like
it's a special kind of special.
Yeah, that's beyond stupidity and firmly into the realms of incompetence.
But that would be a warranty issue, surely.
That was warranty denied, is what that was.
Warranty issue on your brain.
Oh, hello, Scanman. You've just dropped in at the end.
Hello,
although you can
how you
wind the
doing?
show back and watch us from the beginning. But
Monday
greetings
Club
from
never
Montana.
leads to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thank you,
And
Gandalf.
Scanman, we need to get you on as a guest via
Absolutely.
Facebook video at some point. I can't remember if we've had you on as a guest before, but I think that would be great.
You've chatted to him extensively on What's Neat This Week, but I don't think he's been on the show.
Yes. But we'll have to set that up. We'll drop you an email at some point. But we've got some great guests lined up over the next few weeks. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be having Graham Musprat from EFE Rail and Kerno Model Centre in 2 weeks' time. Howard Smith from TMC, and I think we've got him penciled in 3 weeks' time. Scamman says, love to be on as a guest, never a guest on your channel. Excellent. We will try and sort that out maybe next Monday. I mean, I know there's a big time difference. I don't know, what time is it in, because you're near Billings, Montana. You're actually not far from Bozeman, Montana. First contact.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of Trekkie nerd plaque there.
There is.
Yeah, I thought, but I'm just curious what time it is where you are, so we can work out.
What time is it, Mr. Wolf?
What time is it, Fireman Sam?
Eating time.
Trains with Nick says, have to ask Howard how his 10 1/4 inch gauge loco is coming on when he's on.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we were talking to him about that at the Smooth. But it sounds like a bit of a unit that he's building, but yes. We will do when he comes on. I think he's away on holiday at the moment, hence why Peachy TT120 has been cracking the whip, going, "Oh, I'm your sponsor! Come on, jump, monkey, jump!"
Dance, monkey, dance! You can dance better than that.
But also coming up to the end of the show, but the Cupboard Monkey, you've got your show coming on straight afterwards. So it's going to be your opportunity to continue the live streaming goodness with Monday Club All Request, not Monday, Game Hammer All Request
Monday Night Live, the Anything Goes retro gaming show. If you ask for the game and I've got it, then we'll play it.
Oh, Cooking Mama. Did you play Cooking Mama?
What?
Sonic and Knuckles.
I don't have Sonic and
Knuckles. At the Olympic
Games?
I'm
so sorry.
I thought you had the one at the Olympic Games.
I don't have Sonic and Knuckles at the Olympic Games.
Oh, do you have Cooking Mama?
Dreamcast nonsense. Yes.
Oh, Cooking Mama, just for that quirky Japanese goodness.
Parappa the Rapper would be good.
Oh, we've got that on PS2.
Have the second one.
Oh,
Parappa the Rapper 2.
What was Parappa the Rapper 1 on?
Kick
PS1.
Punch. It's all in the
So
mind.
Chop,
Dreamcast,
Mr. Onion.
The Dreamcast.
Dreamcast as well.
It was Dreamcast. It wasn't PS1. It was Dreamcast.
Wow.
Parappa the Rapper was Dreamcast, not PS1.
Because Parappa the Rapper 2, you've got
Fib Ribbon. That's the one that's on PS1.
Right.
Yes.
Anywho, everybody, you guys. Oh, it's 2 in the afternoon. So actually, that's not too bad. So you'd basically be starting at midday, but it depends. We've got to fit in around. I don't know if you'd be working during the day, but we'll try and sort something out. We'll drop you an email.
We could always do a pre-recorded interview and then slot.
Yes, we could do. But look, we'll sort something out. Anthony says, seen a GameCube for sale, £45 before. Old school.
£45 for a GameCube if it's working is a great deal.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Leisure Suit Larry, says Andrew Betty.
I played that a couple of weeks ago.
The GameCube, the Smash Brothers Melee, fantastic game.
We have
Smash Brothers on GameCube.
We have some. Oh, apparently Parappa was a launch game for the Dreamcast. Says Trains with Nick.
I was a big fan of Dreamcast.
So, anyway, look, we're coming to the end here.
Which train simulator would you like, Wobbler? 1, 3, or 4? Because I've got them on Xbox.
So, until next time, you guys take great care of yourself. It's been an absolute honour having your company as the Monkey of Magic slinks away into the darkness of the office, ready for continuing your live streaming goodness with a retro gaming Bonanza Fiesta.
Bonanza!
Then it's just got time for us to say, you take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
You'll have to press the button because
push the button.
Stream Deck is totally crashed.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hit the lever.
Kick the button.
Just press the button. Oh, thank you.
I'm going to go secrete myself into something small and red.
The train now departing is the 2102 service to Game Hammer Classic Gaming, stopping at Bolton Trinity Road, Grove Street Yard, Minnith Tatis, Tatis Newith, Minnith Tatis Newith, Boxton on File, Boxton Junction, Butts Farting, Huckleton on the Hill, that unnamed layout that Jenny said had a name and it turned out it didn't have a name, Eindhoven, Pittsburgh, somehow, All change at 3 clocks for Lord Hereford's Knob, and then on to Game Hammer Classic Gaming. That's the 21:02 service to Game Hammer Classic Gaming. Every week Warbler says, not Grove Street Yard, it's Birchley Yards now. It's Grove Street Yard on my sheet. Right, I'm off to turn on the computer. Hey!
Yeah, go on, get lost. No, not you guys. You can stay for a bit longer.
Blackrock to Ramsbottom. Yes. Yes.
We need to go around the country and find all of the slightly humorous and silly names, like Pratt's Bottom.
And Wank.
Oh, yeah, and Twat.
Yeah.
But there's like Land of Green Ginger. Wet Wang.
Wet Wang's in Yorkshire.
Yeah, so's Land of Green Ginger.
Wet
in
Yorkshire.
There's a lot of silly place names. Ramsbottom, Rotten Stall.
The Tuna Canoe.
That's not a real place.
It bloody well is.
No, it isn't. Don't you talk about your wife like that.
How dare you make a resembling of that? That's horrible.
Hey, what you like? So do you want to borrow one of these gronks?
Go on then.
Right, let's see, which one...
Pick out your least favourite.
My least favourite? Does it matter if it has sound?
It just need to work, really. What was this a Hornby one?
I'm just going to see if I can find a box for a Hornby gronk. Woo, it's hot up here. Yes? Oh, okay. So we just had the 1 minute warning for you to continue your live streaming goodness over at Game Hammer Classic Gaming. Oh, thank you so much, JL Railways. Very kindly given. £2 on the super duper chat. One for the biscuit barrel, Jen. Oh, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous of you. Farthing Ho or Farthing Ho near Banbury. Fingering How. Always makes me chuckle, says Griffey. I bet it does. Oh yeah, Knob End. We've got Knob End in Bolton. So, we're just getting a call from the Monkey of Madness that it's now time to send you all on your way. You guys take great care of yourself. It's been an absolute honour Take care. Happy modelling. See you next week. Bye.